Hi there, and welcome to our podcast, Tales of Two Generations, a mother-daughter bond. I am the mother for all intents and purposes. My name is Gabriella. I am 40 years old. I was born in the 80s and raised in the 90s.
And for all intents and purposes, my name is Vivian, and I'm the daughter. I am 14 years old. I was born in 2010, and now I'm being raised in the 20s. So welcome to episode 1. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the generational differences between mine and her generation. So yeah, let's get started.
So I think that the first thing that we should talk about is how different the world is from when I was growing up to how it is now when you're growing up. Just how it's changed. And I would think the main word is, or words, not safe. So let me explain that. So when I was a kid, it was very normal for us to just be playing outside our house, riding bikes. Our life as kids was lived a lot outdoors. And it was very safe, no issues. There was a point where, we would get together with our cousins and our parents would be inside cooking or just visiting, and we could stay outside all afternoon into the evening, and there was really nothing to be worried about from how it is now. And if you're outside, I either need to be with you or, I'm watching you through a security camera, things like that.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I think it's a lot more dangerous now, probably. I feel like people are always getting annoyed whenever kids don't go outside or they're just inside on their phone or whatever. But I feel like actually a part of that is probably because it's not really safe to be outside anymore. A lot is probably phone addiction and stuff too, but I think the reason they get addicted to phones is because they can't really be outside so much. Yeah, like you said, you really do have to be watching through a security camera. There's just, I don't know, I feel like there's just a lot of danger everywhere, kind of.
Well, to be fair though, you are a kid that has always liked being outside, playing, or just playing with toys in general. You were never a kid to sit in front of a screen for an extended period of time, so that does add to that. But speaking of phones and technology, that is a topic that we should speak about because that does play a huge role in how today's world is so different and how the generations are so different. Because you guys growing up now, this generation, do have a lot of technology at your fingertips, which in my generation wasn't a thing. So growing up, my technology, we had a telephone that hung on the wall, that had a cord, so it's attached to the wall. Not many people have those anymore, but I definitely did not have a cell phone. They weren't around. No computers, no tablets. We didn't have any of that stuff. We did have TV, no cable, and we had a radio with a cassette player, which was pretty cool technology, but all of that stuff is old technology now. There's so much more technological advances, and I like technology, I do like, smartphones, smart TVs, very cool. Um, just, I'm definitely not skilled in technology. Don't know how to use technology, computers, typing, not my thing.
Yeah, the technology is super different because now, of course, you have like computers, phones, tablets, stuff. Um, and I feel like kind of just like comes naturally to me, and I don't really know why. Probably because that's what I've been doing for a long time. So I have like a really fast typing speed compared to you, probably.
Yeah, do you remember what your typing speed is?
I think like upwards of 110.
And do you remember what mine is?
I don't know. I
It's
think
like
it was.
29.
um.
And I tried real hard.
Well, yeah. There you go. Um. But yeah, I think we have some crazy technology now, especially with like AI and stuff. I feel like AI just sort of blew up. Like,
Out of nowhere,
yeah,
this was unheard of.
yeah. Now, like, everyone's making AI art all the time and stuff. Like, you have a really hard time figuring out if a picture is real or AI. And it's just like kind of crazy because, like, yeah, not too long ago, you guys just had a phone hanging from the wall.
Yeah, we had to call our friends. If we want to call your friend, you call. Usually it's their parents that answer. You have to be polite and speak with your friend's parents and say, hi, can I talk to so and so? And I mean, imagine calling a boy. That's embarrassing. And
Yeah.
we had to do this. This was just a normal way of life back then.
Yeah. And now, like, most of the time, you don't even call people because, like, nobody actually wants to call anyone. I'm sure if you guys had texting back then, you would just text probably.
Probably.
And of course, it goes, like, right to the person's actual phone if they have one.
Yeah, so you can skip the parents.
Yeah. I mean, still probably super embarrassing even if you are texting, but still, I think now you don't have to interact so much with people, which in a way can be a pretty good thing because I feel like a lot of people are introverts.
Yeah, I think maybe introvert is a thing that more people are becoming
Yeah, that
because
too.
of technology.
Yeah, because now you don't have to be like just talking to people like every 2 seconds. So you get to be alone. You get to find out how much you like being alone.
Which, yes, is a good thing and a bad thing because once you are out in the world and say have to have a job and help people,
Yeah, that's
then you
bad.
have to know how to greet people and make small talk and pleasantries. And so all that comes in handy from having known that growing up
Yeah.
to the way you're growing up now, very cold and not having to talk to people. It's going to be a lot harder to know to do that to strangers when you're an adult.
Yeah. Because I think other than you, I only interact with like one person, and I think that's probably because I'm homeschooled, but also I don't actually like interact with anyone by talking very much either, because whenever I'm talking to my friend, like we just text, we don't call each other or nothing. So, and I've never seen her in real life because she's just like an online friend. So,
So then the question is, what do you think on these differences that we have on this technological differences in our generation? Do you think you would have liked growing up the way I did with no technology, or do you love the way you're growing up?
um, I actually probably would like to see the way you would have gotten to grow up because I actually enjoy being outside more. Just I can't because, like you said, it's more dangerous and stuff, and we never feel like quite safe. So I'm mostly just stuck in here on my phone or whatever, and I feel like in a way that's a very good thing also that we have all the technology. but I still would like to see what the world would be like without it, because then I feel like I'd be able to be outside more and,
Interacting with people more.
yeah, definitely interacting with people more, because I don't really get to do that now. I mean, I can always do stuff like I've learned like a lot of skills from being online. Like there's YouTube tutorials for everything now, and I think that's a really really good thing. But I still kind of would like to interact with people and stuff too, like you got to.
Okay, well, that is a good answer. I mean, because honestly, then from my perspective, I did love the way I grew up, and I wouldn't trade it. I do really like technology now. I mean, I like my smartphone and my smart TV a lot. But I wouldn't have wanted to have a phone in my hand when I was younger. I do like that we grew up without having a phone attached to us all the time. It was just a different way to live. And yeah, I wouldn't have trade it.
I think that's a good answer too, because I like that you enjoyed your childhood and that you loved that, but I like that you're also open to the technology and advancements now. Like you're saying, like you like your smartphone, your TV, and stuff. I'm glad that you're open to that now, even though you still love your childhood. I think that's a really good way to be.
So that wraps up our first episode, guys. So that was us speaking about generational differences today. Let us know in the comments about your generational differences. If you're a mother, a daughter, what differences you guys have going on in your relationships or in your world. For us, that's our tales of two generations, our mother-daughter bond. We'll be talking about everything in this podcast, anything mother-daughter, or basically anything that, touches our hearts or our heads that we want to talk about. Let us know what you guys like, what you guys think. Give us ideas, what you want to hear about, and get to know us. Let us know about yourselves. We want to hear from you guys.
Well, yeah, tune in for episode 2, where we will be talking about things like what's in a name, seeking approval, and trauma. Bye.